Hey guys, Thunderhound369 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at G.I. Joe Renegades Tunnel Rat, the Infiltrator. Here we have the G.I. Joe logo just up here with Renegades, the G.I. Joe logo. We have nice little artwork of Tunnel Rat just off to the side here. Very nice indeed. And here we have Tunnel Rat inside the bubble. I do want to apologize for doing a lot of G.I. Joe reviews here lately, but haven't really been finding any new Transformers on the pegs as of lately. So I figured I'd start covering these new G.I. Joe figures coming out. I'll get back into doing some Transformer reviews shortly, so just be patient with me, guys. But anyway, here we have a look at Tunnel Rat inside the bubble, holding this nice little heavy assault rifle, revolver. Looks like some kind of backpack or something here, survival kit, shovel, some kind of little bomb disposable robot unit, which I don't think I ever remember seeing this in the animated series, so I don't know why they packed him with that. And we have his display stand, and it looks like we have a little flashlight. On the back we have artwork for, as I adjust my camera, have artwork for Tunnel Rat just off to the side with Infiltrator. And figures in this wave include Ripcord, Scarlet, Tunnel Rat, Duke from the Renegades line, Techno Viper from the 30th anniversary line, Storm Shadow and the Cobra Trooper from the Renegades line, Iron Grenadier Elite from the 30th anniversary, and Cobra Commander from Renegades. I like how they're blending everything together, the Renegades and the 30th anniversary figures together. I like how they're just mixing the waves together, instead of making the Renegades a separate line and the 30th anniversary a separate line, at least until the new G.I. Joe movie comes out. I think Retaliation comes out this summer, so we'll be getting that line. Should be coming up within the next few months. It says nice little, we go down to his dossier or file card, and we have G.I. Joe logo, code name Tunnel Rat, Infiltrator. Nice little artwork of Tunnel Rat with the G.I. Joe seal of approval. Name Nikki Lee. Grade Private First Class. Birthplace Brooklyn, New York. Primary weapon heavy assault rifle. Combat gear revolver, robotic bomb diffusion device with controller. Has a phone. That's unusual. Give him a phone. Call home. Can you hear me now? Shovel, survival pack, survival gear. It says, Tunnel Rat is a streetwise infiltration expert. He has a small, wiry build and can get into tight spaces like air ducts and sewers. He is also right at home in dark places like subway tunnels. Because he knows many natural healing remedies, he ends up becoming the group's medic whenever someone gets hurt. I did not know that. So anyway, there we go with the file card. And here we take another quick look at Tunnel Rat in the package. And we're going to take a quick break while I open this guy up so I can get my grubby little paws on him. Guys, we'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back after getting Tunnel Rat and all of his stuff out of the packaging. He's got so much stuff, he comes with so much gear, I don't know if I've actually got it all in frame or not. I'm just going to be grabbing stuff, picking it up, and showing it off before we gear him completely up. So first, we're going to start off with his base stand. Pretty much the same style base stand that we've been getting with all these figures. Got the nice little G.I. Joe name across it with 2-foot pegs. and the name Tunnel Rat right across the front. Set that just back here. One thing I really wanted to touch on first is this bomb disposal robot. Just one. It's just one color. Is all this. Everything on this thing is one color, and I don't think I've ever seen this little guy in any other packaged with any other G.I. Joe figure from any other line. I mean, it rolls really well with these two antennae, which are articulated. The front arm is articulated just to here and there, but no pivot here, no opening and a closing claw, which is kind of unusual. I figured it would have pivoted, would have had articulation here as well as here, here, and there, but the arm only has one point of articulation. So I find that kind of a wasted effort right there. So we'll go ahead and set that back here. And like I said, I don't remember seeing Tunnel Rat use this in the animated series, so maybe sometime in the future he'll be using it, or I just missed the episode that he did use it. So I'm just going to set it here for now, and won't be displaying it. I'll just put it into storage. The next thing we have looks like some kind of mine bomb or something. Looks like a frying pan to me because it's got this long handle. It may be some type of explosive device. I'm not for sure. It looks like it's got a pressure sensor here. Just one piece of black molded plastic is all this is. Go ahead and set it to the side, get it out of the way. We'll go ahead and just grab something here. Get the shovel. Nice little shovel. I think it's just one piece of green molded plastic. It does have some nice little detail just in the blade itself. And I couldn't find anywhere to store this on Tunnel Rat, so it'll probably go into a baggie for storage purposes so I don't lose it for later on. Next we have this thing. I don't know exactly what this is. I thought it was a canteen or some kind of heater at first, but it's got like a hole right here. I don't know if it may attach to this. No, doesn't attach to that. I don't know what it could be. If anybody knows, has an answer for that, please let me know. I do not know what this is. We'll set that, whatever, off to the side. Here we have what looks to be the phone. Just one piece of green molded plastic with a peg back here. And again, I have searched Tunnel Rat over for a place to peg this phone into and have come up with a nada answer on that. I have no clue where this thing is supposed to go except for just in a storage baggie. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I had to do that. Sorry guys. And the next thing we have looks like a flashlight. Just one piece of molded black plastic. It's supposed to represent what they call the mag light, I think. Nice little accessory. Just painted black. Now, what I would like to have seen them do is right here on the end where the light was supposed to be, at least paint that, at least give us a little paint of yellow or white maybe to represent, that it is a flashlight, because it could be mistaken as a flashlight or just a beating stick. They can just use it to beat somebody with, which is pretty much what you can use these mag lights for anyway if you have to. Set that off to the side and out the way. Now one thing I was kind of surprised to see Tunnel Rat come with And I don't think it was even mentioned in his combat gear, is a laptop. I was surprised to see that. I know some guys have already reviewed the Scarlet figure and have mentioned that they did not give her a laptop since she is computer savvy and all that. So when I get Scarlet, I may go ahead and give this to her, because it doesn't even make mention anywhere in the bio or gear or nothing for a laptop for Tunnel Rat. So I may wind up giving that to Scarlet when I find her. And next he has this nice little revolver. Looks like the Magnum from Resident Evil, if you ask me. Nice brown paint on the handle, nice silver, gray plastic, nice trigger guard. I do like that. And again I'm kind of disappointed because there's no holster or nothing for the pistol, so I'll probably wind up putting that in storage before it's over with, so I don't lose it. All this small stuff he comes with. Oh yeah, and here's the controller. I almost forgot the controller for the robot. It doesn't look like a awful lot. It just looks like a stick. That's all it looks like. I mean, there's not a lot of detail to it, just a stick. I don't know how it operates. I don't know if he just like motion sensor or what. Anyway, we'll put that to the side. And here we have his backpack. It listed as one of the accessories. I just kind of unpegged it. Just a simple little backpack. It's not really all that big. There's no other holes, just one molded piece of tan or brown plastic with some detail to it. Like I said, it just pegs in just there. And that's pretty much it. Last but not least is the heavy assault machine gun. Now this thing is a monster of a gun. As you can see, it's got quite a bit of detail to it. You got the nice little scope just up here. Stock, trigger, shoulder stock. Got the bipod, which I thought it was removable, but I may be wrong. But again, very nice indeed. And put that just to the side and start looking at the figure itself now. As far as the figure's paint job and everything looks good. I couldn't find no bleed over. I mean, I looked at the eyes, you know, not very much wrong with the eyes, you know, one eyebrow's off just compared to the other, just a little bit, not bad. It does have a very nice head sculpt. Got the nice little toboggan or beanie or whatever you want to call that on his head. Got this nice little molded piece. This scarf, which I forgot to mention, is removable as well, as you can see. And you got the neck painted in the flesh tone skin. And the head is painted just one piece of flesh tone colored material, it looks like, with just painted detail with his eyes, eyebrows, his hair, and his beanie or whatever you want to call that painted. Got the nice green t-shirt, short sleeve shirt. Got the fingerless gloves on, looks very good. Black. And the only thing here that I found so far is the wrist joints are kind of thin and weak, so Don't want to be playing around with those an awful lot because you may wind up breaking those. Because and plus his arms are a bit thin, but right here on those wrist joints look to be a little bit weak to me, on mine anyway. That's on both of those. Got this nice little, looks like bibbed overhaul look, coverall look, whatever you want to call it, just hanging down here. Nice little wrinkled detail. I guess these would be the shoulder straps. All painted in just brown color. Very nice indeed. With a darker brown paint on the straps. Got the nice darker brown color on these pouches around his legs. And what looks to be gray boots, or yeah, gray boots. Overall, I like the color scheme of him. It's a very nicely done paint scheme, whatever you want to call it. As far as his articulation, his head will go a full 360, even though it does get, this neck piece has a tendency to want to go with it. It is a bit aggravating. Will bob up and down a little bit, side to side a little bit. Arms will go full 360 up to here. No upper bicep. Swivel joint at the elbow, bends to here, to there. And now I've got the arm all out of whack. There we go. Wrist joint, it's a swivel joint, goes full 360. And again, please be careful with your wrist joints. Does have upper ab joint, forward and back. Will go full 360. And just a little bit side to side. Not a lot. No lower waist joint. Hip joints will go forward and back, even though it is hindered by the coverall suit hanging down here. It does get in the way. Only goes out to the side to there. Double jointed knee. No upper thigh. Ankle joint will swivel full 360, as well as pivot backwards and somewhat forward, because the cuff of the pants do get in the way of the forward pivot. Now, there you have Tunnel Rat. And pretty much he's geared up as he should be in the show. I mean, if you want to go for show accuracy, he's geared up right there. But I do like the look of this heavy assault rifle in his hand, and he can hold it quite well once you get it in there. Once you get him situated, he holds it quite well. You get him displayed with it. Put him on his display stand. Well, maybe we get him on his display stand. Get him back on it at least. Come on, man, don't fight me. One foot. The other foot is still fighting with me, and he comes loose. There we go. Get him all. There we have Tunnel Rat, fully geared up, to the way I like displaying him. Just give him his assault rifle and be done with it, because you pretty much don't have anywhere to store all these, like the shovel and the flashlight, the phone, the revolver. You have nowhere, you know, like, there's no place to store all that on the figure itself. So that's pretty much the way I display him, is just like this. As far as this little robot thing, it's going to be going into a baggie in a drawer somewhere off to the side, and that's that. So overall opinion, recommendation to pick Tunnel Rat up. If you're a G.I. Joe collector, if you love collecting this line of figures, yeah, I recommend picking him up. But but he's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. You know, not everybody's going to want this guy. So only thing I can say is use your best judgment. Pick him up if you like what you see. If not, then, you know, leave him hanging on the peg. So anyway, guys, I'm Thunderhound369. This has been my look at G.I. Joe Renegades Tunnel Rat. Until next time, I'm out of here, guys. See y'all.